Hello Pisces, my name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology and it's so good to be here today. We're going to be using Order in the Court today. We have been having quite a bit of justice energies come through over the last several days. So I said, why not do Order in the Court and see what are you dealing with maybe on a legal basis where things are not fair, where you're looking for God to impart just some justice and fairness into your life, things to be looking out for as far as blessings coming in for you Pisces. But right now, again, I kind of channeled this message earlier. I want to say this was in a message from 2 days ago that you need to be careful about a deal gone wrong. So it looks like there's still some of that energy coming through here. Do not trust any backdoor deals at this time, Pisces, because they could blow up in your face or in someone else's face. A Sagittarius could be significant, sun, moon, or rising, and they may be focusing on their money. They could be an entrepreneur, someone who's just super motivated by finances, and this could definitely be a legal issue involving some type of, most legal cases involve money, but definitely fighting over finances or money. So let's tap in, Pisces. Facts coming out. Hindu, watching your money, home, copycats, Pisces, inheritance stolen, karmic friend coming against you, losing control, humiliation in front of others, help, and blockage removal. On the bottom of your deck, you have old money, legacy, wealth, birthright, destiny, and inheritance, and police officer, law official, highway patrol, sheriff. Okay, Pisces, so someone who needs your help and they're sending out an SOS, they need your help. They can't move forward with something without your help. Maybe they need your approval, your signature, your hand in something to continue moving forward. They're literally begging for help, but they're actually creating a blockage in your life, Pisces, and it's being removed by the Hindu God, Ganesha. I ended up looking up Ganesha in between sorting the cards and the reading. And so I'm going to read to you what Ganesha is, because I wasn't as familiar. So Ganesha, and it's pictured here as this elephant deity, is one of the most well-known and beloved deities in Hinduism. Ganesha is depicted with an elephant head and often multiple arms, usually 4, though sometimes more depending on the artistic representation. The significance of Ganesha in today's reading is that Ganesha is known as the remover of obstacles. And as you saw, blockages are being removed from your path right now, Pisces. And it says, Ganesha is known as the remover of obstacles and the God of beginnings, wisdom, and intellect. Devotees often pray to him before starting new ventures or important tasks to ensure success and remove difficulties along the way. Each of Ganesha's multiple arms hold different symbolic items, representing various powers and aspects of life. So, in short, this elephant-headed deity that we're seeing here is associated with wisdom and clearing of obstacles. So anything that's kind of coming your way, Pisces, Ganesha is kind of gobbling that up or presenting you with opportunities to get through this. It could definitely deal with the home and family situation. So literally a home for some of you, for others, a place of residence. It doesn't have to necessarily be a house, it could be an apartment or, some type of property that you own. It says house, apartment, condo. It could also just be your stability with your shelter is not where it needs to be as well. So there's always that potential. Some of you could be dealing with being unhoused. And I'm actually, now that I'm mentioning this to you, one of our Pisces on here has a GoFundMe that she really needs some help with being unhoused at this time. She's one of our collective members here on the channel. I've linked her GoFundMe in my description box of this video if you would like to donate to her to help her get back on her feet. But I just wanted to throw that out there. I let her know that I would be more than happy to share it with my collective. There's a lot of us here, even if we donated $1, that would be beautiful just to help somebody get back on their feet. So you could be dealing with being unhoused, needing shelter, be dealing with a family situation, and Ganesha is here to help you to remove those blockages. And maybe some of you are actually needing to ask for help if someone doesn't need your help. That is also what my guides are showing me here. But there's a karmic who's coming against you. It could be a friend, it could be family, but this one says karmic friend is coming against you, and they're trying to steal your inheritance. So it says money, your blessings, job, promotions, property, energy, time, and gifts. They could be jealous of the way that you live in your faith, the way that you live your life. They're definitely cluing in here on my Pisces, obviously by the Pisces card. You could be dealing with another Pisces, though. It's very possible, but they can't be you. This person wants to copy you. They want to be you. They're probably very jealous that they can't have what you have. And now all of a sudden the truth is being revealed with the facts coming out. And now that you see what this person has been up to behind your back, maybe how they've been watching your money, watching what you're doing with your time, trying to keep up with you in a way that is very toxic, Spirit is saying, oh, we're about to actually put you on Front Street and allow you to be exposed. For those of you who feel as though no one else is seeing the truth of this person, no, everybody's about to see the truth of this person. And now that you have exposed them, now that you maybe aren't lending a helping hand to these people, they could be losing control. It says weakened, frantic, anxious, unhinged, chaotic, argumentative, spazzy, and demanding. You're going to see a side to this person that you've never seen before. Maybe you're going to see it get worse than normal. And because they are showing up as such a massive blockage in your life, again, Ganesha is here to help you and assist you with whatever is coming up in this home and family situation or with this inheritance situation could be connected. And those blockages are being removed. You have old money. They have the new money type of energy. This is your destiny to have this inheritance, to have this money. They cannot block it from you no matter what they do. You could be dealing with someone who's an Aries. They could be involved in the situation, if not directly, maybe indirectly. And there could be a court case. Again, deal gone wrong. There's something going on. It says child support, domestic violence, attack, civil matter, crime, fraud, or theft. So it's not going to work out for them. The police are here letting me know that some type of law official, someone in a higher position or authority is going to block this person if they don't stop. Even in the 3D, your 5D is actually working on these people. Your ancestors are working on these people too, because they have been attacking your children, your family, your home, trying to poison you, potentially literally or spiritually. And it could have been even from when you were a young child. I'm seeing over here 10s to 20s. So you could have been really young when you first started to notice that this person was doing these things to you. They could be a Scorpio. They could have that in their chart somewhere. And they're probably going to try to come back and, you could be dealing with a toxic Cancer. You could be a Cancer and they want to apologize and have a second chance with you. But for many of you, you're understanding what I'm getting from here. A family member is blocking you. You're going to be shook. It says blindsided by whatever these facts are that is coming out about them. But they are definitely trying to block you from your blessings, from your inheritance, from your money. You're about to see this person crash out. They need your help. It's about to get loud. That's what I hear Spirit say. Like, just this person, they're crossing some major lines at this time that they really shouldn't cross with a chosen one like you. And if you get too close to the fire, you might get burned, is what I hear Spirit saying. So they're going to have to watch out. Watch out. All right, current situation. What's going on with Pisces in this family situation? Queen of Cups. So again, could be dealing with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could be dealing with a mother figure as well. Okay. So Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. So Pisces, you are sitting here really trying to just understand, like, Spirit, what is going on? Everything around me is in flames, in cahoots. People are working against me. And all I want is what's rightfully mine. You're sitting in a place of empathy, divine mother energy. You could be sitting in a place of just owning your intuition and trusting it and not being loud and proud about it. Just understanding that this is a period of your life that you'd like to conclude, move on from this person. You're like, I need some assistance, and Spirit is sitting in Ganesha. Okay. Definitely do some research on Ganesha. You are trying to come to the conclusion of a very difficult and turbulent battle in your life, especially if it's around a family situation, your inheritance, you having a place to live. And this has been a drawn out situation. A lot has come up against you. And right now, Pisces, you're at a critical crossroads and you're feeling pretty trapped. You're trying to figure out, how do I move forward? I don't know how to move forward. But Spirit is saying the answers are going to come to you. You are going to receive some assistance that you weren't expecting, and it's going to get you out of this Five of Pentacles. Some of you are literally going to be traveling, moving, or receiving messages very quickly that is going to set you back up on a path. But I see right now, critical juncture, trying to figure out which way to go, trying to do the right thing, trying to keep your head held up during a lot of scrutiny and being bullied. I'm definitely feeling that, being bullied, feeling persecuted, and cast to the side. But Spirit is saying justice will be yours, Pisces. All right, so what's the challenge for Pisces? The Death card does want to show, so definitely could be dealing with a Scorpio energy. The Fool. So I'm going to take this Death card because it's right on the top. The Fool and the Death card. The issue that you're running into right now, the biggest challenge is this person that needs your help. This person is blocking your life, and they've been blocking it since you were really young for some of you. 10 to 20 years old is maybe when you first start to feel the pings of this person. So you could have known them since you were a child, grown up with them, could be a sibling, a cousin, could be a mother, father, who knows, right? But there's a cycle that really needs to come to an end so that you can have a new beginning. And the reason why this is coming out of your challenge is because that cycle is basically in a place of stalemate. There's a stall that's occurring here. And you have some difficult decisions that you need to make, Two of Swords, in your current situation. But also, there's a person, I'm definitely feeling heavy Scorpio energy here, heavy Aries energy as well. They may not want you to be able to just take this leap of faith. They're very jealous of your opportunities. They don't want you to be able to just walk away. You're trying to heal. You're so tired of the fighting. Five of Swords to the Star card. You are ready to go a new direction. And this person just keeps on throwing all this illusion energy with the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Swords, to the Page of Swords. They keep sending all this energy back to you, Pisces. And you're like, when is it going to be over? I just want my 10 of Cups. But that's where Spirit is sitting in Ganesha. And the judgment is being cast upon this person. They've taken things way too far. It's time for you to have that new beginning, Pisces. And if you can't do it because someone keeps blocking you, judgment's being called on this person. And I pray for this person because it seems like there is a harsh reality check that they are about to run into. It is not your energy that is causing this, Pisces. And understand we wish no ill will on anyone. Their actions are actually, I'm hearing what is it? Not cannonball. Snowballing. There we go. That's what I was hearing. I was seeing a snowball, but I couldn't think of it. But like there's like an avalanche, a snowball that is forming and they're like snowballing down a mountain really, really fast. And for some of them, it is going to be their demise, and maybe more ways than one. It's not your fault though, Pisces. You didn't wish this upon them. It's just in order for this connection to be eradicated, Spirit has to send in the big guns now. That's what I'm hearing. Strengths at this time, because this person isn't going to give up. So through it all, you have shown immense love, compassion, humility during this process. My dear sweet Pisces, you have come up against some of the most toxic people. Definitely could have been a Sagittarius, an Aries, a Leo energy in your life. And you have been trying to work with them in spite of all this chaos. They're bringing all this chaos to your front door. And you're like, how can we work through it? How can we be level-minded? How can we be of assistance to each other? But the karma that's in this person doesn't allow them to see that you are extending your cup. You are extending your hand. You are trying to give them an opportunity to move forward from this situation. but they just continue to block you. And they continue to withhold your blessing from you to the point now where Spirit is saying they're about to be removed. They may be coming in with a lot of anger, hostility, because this person is really broken on the inside. They've got a lot of anxiety. They may not be doing well with like health-wise or financially. And I just see a lot of projection towards you. A lot of domineering energy. This person could be the type that tries to literally, like I'm seeing a dog pick up its leg and like pee on something to mark its territory. This person could feel like they have the right to do what they want to do with you. But no, Spirit said enough is enough. Area of focus. We have the Hierophant to the Queen of Pentacles. I see God standing here. I'm also seeing a judge for some of you for sure. Whether in the physical or the 3D, because this could be spiritual court as well. And the court is ruling in your favor, Pisces. You have been humble through this situation. They've been trying to hide from you this Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning, but they cannot hide this from you. This is yours. Divinely aligned to be yours. They cannot take from you what is meant for you. Was that our area of focus? I'm going to say it is. I can't remember if I said area of focus, but yes, you will be receiving whatever this is that you're trying to receive. So for some of you, it's not going to be physical money. It's going to be something tangible though. Like whether this is property that's owed to you, your inheritance, if children are involved in this situation. For some of you, you've been fighting for children, custody. So kind of put yourself where you are in this story. But you are moving to calmer waters, Pisces. You're getting out of this situation. Spirit is actually sending you a lot of protection at this time. The Nine of Wands shows me you've been through it. And definitely have been dealing with a soulmate energy. Since you were young, since you were a kid, this person has been antagonizing you. They could be antagonizing your kids. You could have kids between 10 to 20 years old. This could also be, I'm hearing Spirit say, a 10-year cycle. A 10 to 20 year cycle. Interesting. Area of focus. No, we did that. Sorry. Near future. Near future. Three of Pentacles. So somehow, some way, the collaboration that you've been trying to do with this person, even though they've been trying to push it off, it's going to come back down to, well, you should have just did it this way to begin with. We could have saved ourselves a lot of time. The Angel of Balance is here saying, there's restoration coming for you, Pisces. Just have strength. Just hold on. The resources are coming in. The funds are coming in. The opportunities are coming in. This person on the bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords, cannot walk away with what is yours. They may have thought that they were getting away with something, but no, your spirit team said, we are all around you. We are always here. We're going to make this person have to work with you. And it's going to be just. The triangle, equal. I'm seeing like equal parts. Everyone is going to have to work together. You, them, and a middleman, a third person could be involved. Recent past. Some type of mediation could be involved in this situation. All right, so we have the Two of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. So it looks like in the recent past, Pisces, there was a change of direction, or you decided, you know what? I don't want to be involved with you or do this with you anymore. There was some type of situation that altered the course of where this relationship was going. I can see at one time you were looking at what the future could look like together. You were more optimistic about what that could look like, but eventually there was a betrayal. There was some type of energy that came in and allowed you to see this person for who they really were. The facts coming out card is kind of highlighting right now. And so now, Pisces, I see you. Recent past, you decided, I want to go my own way. I want to go into the single energy. We were maybe building the Ten of Pentacles, but I don't want to build the Ten of Pentacles with you. I want my Nine of Pentacles. And that is how you're going to get into that Empress energy, because the Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. That leap of faith that you need to take, that you're being blocked from, is going to allow you to go into the Empress energy from the Nine of Pentacles. They are continuing to try to come in, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, with all this energy to stall you. But you can't hide from Father Time. You can't hide from the karmic wheel. You can't hide when the sun is shining bright on the situation and allowing everyone else to see the true colors of this person. And it's not looking good. The police could get involved. A lawyer could be involved heavily. An investigator could be involved. Definitely. All right, Pisces, be patient. Advice? Wow. See, okay. I felt her energy. So right now, you are in pre-Empress energy with the Nine of Pentacles. Your advice is you are actually very deserving of whatever is coming in for you. You are being blocked. That leap of faith that you need to take in order to become this Empress is being blocked. That one little thing that you need is on its way though. Ganesha. Ganesha is opening up the doors for you to walk through and into your abundance, into your rightful abundance. You don't have to fight. The Empress doesn't fight. She sits on her throne while her husband, the Emperor, sends out his army, the hand of God. Just keep working on you, boo. Keep doing what you need to do to get to that Empress energy. Keep your head down and out of this drama. Don't involve yourself as much as possible. Obviously, if it's something you're dealing with, you have to be involved to a degree. But don't get caught up in the drama that's working on the side of this. All right. Your environment. Four of Pentacles. I see you just holding out. Holding the fort down, staying put, making sure you're keeping track of your pentacles, making sure that what's yours is yours. I don't see you giving up any ground right now, Pisces, and I'm very proud of you. You are showing up still, though, with a lot of love, but you're also saying, I'm not moving, I'm not budging. We're not going in this new direction, okay? So you're holding your ground. This person is ready to push forward. They're being very pushy in the way that they are coming after you. They want to change course with you, but they're being blocked. They're trying to manifest a new beginning with you, but you see through it, Pisces. Hopes and fears. Queen of Swords. Five of Swords in the bottom of the deck. So you are in a place right now, Pisces, where you are hoping that clarity, justice, truth, and the ending of the situation will arrive. I think you're ready for this person to have to kind of like walk the plank. What does it say? Shame the devil. Tell the truth, shame the devil. I'm hearing that. I think that's an old saying. This is a fight that this person can't win. They keep on trying to keep things moving in a certain direction to where they're hoping to one day celebrate. But no, the celebration is all yours, Pisces. And remember that old money, it's your destiny. That inheritance is your destiny. The Empress energy, that is your destiny. They cannot take it from you. Potential outcome. I said what I said. You move out of this energy. Some of you with your family, some of you alone. But you move away from this unscathed at the end of the day. Maybe your heart hurt, a little bit along the way. But the other person, the other side of the story, they are going to be crushed. I also feel like some people may be in a really serious situation, Pisces, where others around them are going to be so heartbroken because of something that occurs. I do feel a little bit of an ominous energy here. A lot of people are involved in this. I feel like there's multiple people involved in this. And yes, you move into your own space. But there is going to be some significant heartbreak that is incurred by this person and maybe the people around them, because Ganesha is like, I didn't want to have to do this, but I have to remove you. And sometimes when you get removed by spirit, it's not an easy way out. So, all right, let's see what the ending oracle has to say for you about the situation. The World, this chapter is closing. This person wants to run from the ending, but they can't. It's inevitable. The cycle is over. I'm seeing a looping effect on that card. They were just trying to keep it going on and on and on. It says planting seeds, reaping what you sow, putting in the work, growth, and nurturing. So while you are about to reap from this situation, this person also planted seeds of negativity. They're reaping what they have sown, and that's going to be a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing. This is a false person, fake, hiding their true character, but you see their truth now. Justice is coming in. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming that. Spirit says this is going to be the time for you to start a new journey, finding your true self. You have a new destination that you're headed towards. This is going to be something where you don't know exactly where you're headed. Six of Swords and the Fool card. This is you heading in a new direction, completely separating yourself from all this energy. You have a lot of money coming towards you or prosperity in the form of something tangible. Don't worry, Pisces. They have diluted attachments. They don't really understand what it is that they want is not really theirs. It's yours. And so they can't see it. You almost have to give them compassion in a weird way. Like they can't see the truth. They can't see it. Their eyes are not actually open enough to see it. So enjoy the silence. You already know what's happening. You already see the truth of this situation. Your third eye is wide open. This person is running from fate. It says hope doesn't stop the karmic wheel from turning. So they might hope and wish and pray that they're going to get something that they never get. Because it was never meant to be theirs. It was never meant to be theirs. Elimination of evils. Okay, so blockages are going to be removed. You may also need to sage, evil eye, light a candle, do some candle work, a banishing spell, prayer, a cord cutting removal. But Spirit's eliminating this evil from your life. Your ancestors are tired of this. They're tired of seeing you go through this. All right, so we have reflections, changing of the tides, secrets and shadows. So secrets coming out, revelation. Things are exposed. A lot of gossip and people talking about this. They are also verbally abusing you, slandering your name, you name it. This person does not like you right now, Pisces. You're about to see a side of them you have never seen before where they have rage and confusion. This person cannot be trusted. I would be careful around this person. I would limit what you say to this person. Maybe always have mediation available if possible. Try to decrease your energy towards this person. While they're trying to chase this money, you will unexpectedly get even more. Unexpected income. You're being blessed because you haven't allowed this thing to stress you too much. It stresses you out a little bit, but not too much. You have heavy protection. Your spirit guides are your shields. They're keeping you safe. It says continue to work on balancing your emotions, but I think you're doing a really great job of that at this time, Pisces. You're going to see someone who's going through a dark night of the soul. It says affliction, delusion, and suffering, but it's not your problem. They have to go through this. They have to understand this is not yours. This is Pisces. Listening to healing frequency music could be very supportive of your journey at this time. It says maintain your vibration, generate positive emotion, shift internally. So while this person is like losing their mind, I just see you like meditating, listening to your positive affirmations, doing your self-care. You're removing yourself from all of this drama. And unfortunately, this person is going to be in an ocean of suffering. It says emotions, overwhelm, hopeless, negativity, ignorance, powerless, mental illness, narcissist, grief, anger, weakness, struggles, anxiety, and a spiritual death. They have to go through this. This is part of a karmic contract that's being balanced. And the last card we have is just to adjust the posture. This is about chakras. This is about balancing. This is about alignment. Your spirit team is bringing something back into alignment for you. It says alignment, balance, chakras, breath, energy, and flow. If you can, try to do maybe a little YouTube video where you're listening to a balancing chakras meditation. That could be very significant for you. Putting on some healing frequency music could be very good for you. My throat chakra is getting blocked, so I'm also thinking maybe some tea. You also have some protection I'm seeing here randomly from like nymphs and fairies, and the fairy realm could be very significant to you, where they also just want you to just still have joy and play. That's the biggest thing. Whenever they come to me, I feel like they're trying to remind me, like, don't take life so seriously, just go play. On the bottom of your deck, I kid you not, Pisces, it says the evil entity has left. Return to sender, breaking a curse, black magic has failed. Ganesha, your spirit team, your ancestors, God Almighty, Source Divine is getting rid of this entity. It has been trying to ruin your life. The cycle is over. You stay balanced. You don't let them come into your energy. Your frequency is needing to be protected at this time by all costs. What is yours will be returned to you, and I believe 10 times fold. All right, take care, Pisces. And if you made it this far into the video, I want you to leave me a comment saying, I am protected. All right, take care, Pisces. Love you so much. Bye.